Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. This is Living Divinity. So I'd love to begin by thanking all of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. And those who haven't yet subscribed and you're here, thank you as well. There's no need for me to be here if I don't have all of you. So thank you very much. And I want to thank God that we can come together and we'll go over the reading, and hopefully you find some things in that resonate for you, or could be something from the past, present, or future. So whatever it is that's for you, you can take it and you can use it as you go along. Let me begin by reading out of the Bible. So we are at the wise and foolish builders, Matthew 7:24. Therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew and beat against that house. Yet it did not fall because it had its foundation on a rock. But everyone who hears these words of mine and does not put them into practice is like a foolish man who built his house on sand. The rain came down and the streams rose and the winds blew and beat against that house, and it fell with a great crash. When Jesus had finished saying these things, the crowds were amazed at his teaching, because he taught as one who had authority and not as their teachers of the law. The man with leprosy. When he came down from the mountainside, large crowds followed him. A man with leprosy came and knelt before him and said, Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean. Jesus reached out his hand and touched the man. I am willing, he said, be clean. Immediately he was cured of his leprosy. Then Jesus said to him, see that you don't tell anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest and offer the gift Moses commanded as a testimony to them. The faith of the centurion. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him, asking for help. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home, paralyzed and in terrible suffering. Jesus said to him, I will go and heal him. The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word and my servant will be healed. For I myself am a man under authority with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes, and that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. When Jesus heard this, he was astonished and said to those following him, I tell you the truth, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. I say to you that many will come from the east and the west, and will take their places at the feast with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the subjects of the kingdom will be thrown outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then Jesus said to the centurion, go, it will be done just as you believe it would. And his servant was healed at that very hour. So since we have read about a healing, my dog is doing very well. The lump, it was swollen like on the side of his snout and up to his eye on the one side, and then it was swollen right at his neck, very large ball. And this morning, well, yesterday he was feeling better and he ate, and today he ate and he played, and he's doing everything that he was doing. So I believe that God has touched him, and God is healing him, and he's not taking any medicines today, no mouth squirts, nothing. And he's almost well. So I want to thank God for this miracle, because I was so worried about him, and I tried to take care of him the best I could. And it's just a blessing that I can look forward in the future and see that he's going to be with me for some time still, God willing. Okay, so miracles now. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. So that is part of the journey for all of us. If you're on a channel, this channel, to learn more about it, if this is something you're passionate about, I watched videos for like since 2018. I've been watching these YouTubers and learning a lot about spirituality and finding my place next to God and saying the prayers of healing and asking for forgiveness. And, I received a lot of answers. So hopefully the message that I bring to you today, there may be some answers for you. So I hope and pray that you get the same things that I got out of all the readings that really guided me to where I am today. So speak with confidence because the world needs your light, okay? Next we have the messages from the mermaid. And we have relaxation. So, when you play hard and you work hard, then it's time to relax. It's time for some rest and recuperation. Have you been overdoing things or working too hard? If so, relaxation is required now. Recharge and relax. Mermaids know how to relax, and this one is floating into your reading to say, chill out. Have you been overdoing things recently? Perhaps you're feeling tired or overwhelmed. When you set aside relaxation time, you'll find that you're better equipped to handle the challenges of life. If you've been feeling stressed, this card appearing in your readings is an urgent call to stop what you're doing right now and relax, because relaxation is very healing and can elevate many symptoms, mental and physical. Do you find it difficult to stop and relax? It's not uncommon to feel like this. Some of us feel the need to keep ourselves continually busy so as not to have to face our inner self. If this resonates with you, then you might find a meditation class helpful, or you can go online and find a guided relaxation or listen to therapeutic sounds of nature, especially of the sea. The sound of the waves has a soothing and hypnotic effect, helping you to feel calmer and in a more relaxed state. There are plenty of videos on the internet you can watch for free also. If you have people around you who are a little hyperactive, firstly look at their diet, as food can have a huge effect on energy levels. Too much sugar, for instance, can send your system into overdrive. Have you heard the term sugar rush? So start looking at the foods that calm the system and start by eliminating processed sugars from your meals and snacks. Okay, so next we're going to pull some cards out of the Tattoo Tarot. So as I was in my shuffling phase, let's see what came out. The Tower came out and the Queen of Swords. So it makes me feel like this Queen of Swords is getting the karma that she deserves, good, bad, or indifferent. But I believe this Queen of Swords was doing some really terrible things. So good or bad, when you get your karma, that's what you get, right? What you put out to the universe, you get back. How you treat people is what you get back. So this particular one that I'm speaking of, she really had her little group, and to fit in to her group, you had to see things her way. Otherwise, you were pushed out of the group, and the group knew it. So, in my mind, what she did or what she said really held no bearing. It was just like she was in a position on her job that she could make or break the people under her. And I believe that God has had enough. And I believe God has sent her many warnings. And I believe now that... oh, stop. Stop that. No. You're going to get it back. I believe that that her and her little clan are all getting karma. If it's not now, it already happened. And if it's not then, it's going to be happening real soon. So when those two cards jumped out, the Tower and the Queen of Swords, I looked beneath. And what was there? It was the, it was like the Knight of Cups. And then the other three queens. And the Lover's card. So it could be that this Knight of Cups had relationships with these three different women, and possibly maybe the Queen of Swords didn't like it. And I mean, it can go in many different ways. So that's one way, is that maybe he was with her and he burned the house down. The foundation was weak. And then he's been messing with these three other queens. The other way to look at it is he was with the Queen of Swords, and through all the lies that he finally figured out that came to light, he made sure that the tower was crumbling on fire and not to be ever rebuilt. And it could be one woman that he sees all the love for, who happens to carry all the characteristics of the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and the Queen of Wands. So whichever way resonates, if at all, I just figured I'd put it out there. So I'm going to do like I have been and just pull off the top. So we just pray that God's message will come out, and it'll be a message that someone out there needs to hear. Okay, so now at the bottom is the Five of Swords, and that's a competition of some sort. So let's begin. The first card is the Two of Wands. Could be two people coming together to work together. It could be he's already done that or she's already done that, and there must be a change that he or she wants to make. Or if it's brand new, then it's just two people coming together. So the message here is individual success versus codependency, restlessness, boredom, dissatisfaction with current lot, seeking greener pastures, restraint, getting needs met, temporary need for independence, to stay or to go. So take it as it resonates. Are you with somebody who, are you dating someone who you're not feeling it all there, like something's missing possibly? Or he or she is too codependent upon you to always answer the phone calls that is sent to you, or answer the text messages that are sent to you. And women, and possibly men too, I guess it depends on what your situation is, but I've always just, if someone texts me a message, I just answer it and let it be. I don't try to hold a whole conversation through text messages, because I would prefer to actually talk on the phone. Talking on the phone, if they're at work, I do my best not even to engage, because you never know what they're into. They could be talking to someone of importance, and it could be some sort of meeting or something, and you don't want to interrupt. So it's just probably a misunderstanding, and it has to just be straightened out. That, like, understand that when I don't answer the phone, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm busy doing my job, and my job's very important because it puts food on the table, it pays the bills, kind of thing. Next, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the end, coming the end to all the backstabbing, all the noise in your own mind. You know, you can do self-sabotaging. You can have people talking in your ear. You know, why are you going in that direction? You know, that's not good for you, and I wouldn't do it if I was you, and the whole 9 yards. It's like me doing these tarot readings. You know, I've had two. Well, my oldest sister said she wishes that I didn't do the tarot, but I realize now why that is, because she's held animosity against me, you know, for whatever reason, because of the order I was born in. I was last. Okay, I did have two sisters after me, but one was stillborn and one died at only being a month old. So I am considered the last of the family, right? But so many of my family members held that against me. And it's like, why are you holding it against me? I don't get to choose what order I'm born in. Stop it. Do you want a blankie? Watch out. Go. Go. Stop scratching. So, you know, it's just unfortunate that, you know, I tried to explain to my sister, you know, Mom died when I was almost 12. You were 22 when Mom died. You got to spend time with her many more years than I got to spend with her. You got to enjoy her as an adult. You got to have adult conversations with her. By the time my mom was, you know, close to dying, she was always in bed, you know, and when she wasn't in bed, she was cooking dinner, or all the years that I ever knew, she always made homemade meals. She always made me breakfast before I went to school. She always tried to care for all of us, you know. But because of the order I was born, it's possibly the light that they saw within me that I didn't see, that they were always trying to keep me under their thumb. So that's why I believe my sister didn't want me to do these tarot readings, because I'm opening myself up to you know, like the visions and other things that make sense to me now that I'm going to be 62 versus being 6 or 8 or 10 or 12 or 15. So moving forward, the Ten of Swords is affliction, sadness, grief, pain, grievances. We can let things drag us down or pick ourselves up and move on. Faith when the chips are down. It's only a matter of time and choice before turning the page. So in my lifetime, I've turned a lot of pages. And when I turn my page, what's in the past, I want to keep it back there, you know. So moving forward, now we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands has to do with, I want to say it has to do with skill. Okay, Seven of Wands, cunning, skillfulness, and determination that needs to be used for the right purpose. Considering escape from an imprisoning situation. Manipulation that tends to backfire. Watch your back, change of heart, treachery. So as I was saying before, I had the Tower and the Queen of Wands. And so I kind of feel like it could be that she became dependent upon him, or he became dependent on her, however it resonates for you. These Ten of Swords were things that he or she was putting into your mind or someone that you know. And, you know, there's guilt, there's ignorance, there's you're stupid, you have no idea what you're doing. Why are you choosing that? You know, what about me? We need to work this out. No matter what I've done to you, let's just keep trying. And that was manipulation. Next, we have the Ace of Coins. So after the Ten of Swords, after he or she figured out what the real deal was, he or she was probably given a lot and getting little back, because this card indicates codependency. And he's deciding, maybe he's just contemplating, or she is just contemplating right now. I want a new beginning. I want to make money for myself. I want to focus on myself and my new beginning. Next, we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords says, I'm putting to rest what was in the past, God willing, and I want a new beginning. And at this stage, it could just be thoughts, it could just be prayers, it could just be the possibilities of moving forward. Next, we have the Six of Coins. Again, this could be actual happenings, or it could just be a thought. Maybe he's thinking, well, I know this person over here, and this person seems balanced, they seem fair, they seem rational, and I hold all these qualities too. So if we work together and collaborated, I feel like we could have something really good. We have self-respect, we have self-love, we have self-integrity, and we're seeing eye to eye on everything. So, wouldn't that be great to work with someone that you have that, but if you have it, you have to maintain it, and it has to stay equal. So here's this guy, I always say he looks afraid, but his third eye's open. He has his wand. He looks like he's really thinking, and maybe he's really angry because the steam, the fire's up around him, although the wands is a fire sign, right? But let me read that to you. He's on the move, travel, flight, departure, disruption, altered plans, home modification, new address, moving abroad, absence, away from home, stranger's arrival, upsetting the status quo. So when I read that stranger's arrival, upsetting the status quo, I imagine that as, I say he because it's the energy of a man, right? He comes home from work, maybe he comes home early, and then he finds all these people around, and then he's looking at the people and he's like, what's going on in my home, kind of thing, and why is this happening? I just got off work, I want to relax. And his partner says, well, I just wanted to have some friends over for drinks and have a little cookout, can you run to the store and get some chicken and some steak or whatever, and it's a disruption. And he's not feeling it, whatever the disruption is. I was just using that as an example. Next, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a victory card. Whatever he's been contemplating, whatever he's been thinking about, putting things to an end, right, for his new beginning. Maybe he's the one that had to be skillful and cunning so that he can get himself out of that with this codependency. And the Six of Coins and the Six of Wands. Partnership, victorious. You're only on your way up after a tower. And when you get the Ace, you have a new beginning. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. To begin, your victory and your collaboration. Saying it's an all go. And the truth has been spoken about the mishaps in a relationship that caused someone feeling like that. That person who is being left behind is now feeling like that. So the Ace of Swords is telling the truth, having integrity, deciding that whatever was that caused the Tower with that Queen of Swords, I am not looking back. I'm going to go and I'm going to find someone else to collaborate and have victory with. And next we have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is like, it's like a struggle with money. So through it all, could be possible the person he wants to collaborate with, who he has a lot of faith with, or faith in, right now is struggling. So it could be with him stepping in, it could be a helpful thing for this person. So to start the new business, to start anything new, I don't know. I just kind of feel like the money that you made doing the wrong things is money that really shouldn't be counted. And I say that from my heart. Dirty money is dirty money. And however you got it, whatever lies were told to get you entrapped, that's all dirty money. It really shouldn't be used for a new business or new prospects, although people do have to do that, right, to start a new business. But I believe that if you're in a struggle position, such as this Five of Coins, you just have to learn to live within your means and be thankful every day. You know, I'm trying to cut out meat, right? So I've actually been boiling potatoes. Like I'll boil potatoes on today and I'll eat them for like 3 days. And sometimes I'll put avocado on it. Sometimes I'll put cheese on it. And it's just something to sustain me. And I don't want to not have my carbs, because I feel like if you don't have your carbs, right, your body's going to say, oh, I got to hold on to all the other stuff that you're putting in me because I have no carbs to hold on to. So I believe that that's when you pick up weight. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. I'm just saying I'm trying to live within my means. And if it's eating potatoes like for 3 days, so be it. You know, on the next 3 days, I'll have eggs. You know, I'll have an egg sandwich, and then I'll have scrambled eggs with spinach, and then I'll have fried eggs on toast, you know. So when you're in a struggle position financially, you just do what you have to do to get by and be thankful for having that. Next, we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins is actually a better position than the Five of Coins, but it is going back versus forward. So the Four of Coins has to do with inheritance, gift, win, grant, or benefit, status through wealth, financial protection, and security, insurance. It could be the fear of destitution and loss, and it could be meanness, it could be a comfort zone trap, or it could be hoarding. So I look at this card as more of an inheritance, and I'll tell you why. With what I went through with my marriage of 16 years, we sold off everything and we split most of the money. And I say most of the money because there were times when I actually had money, because I have a very giving oldest brother, thank God, who, you know, we're energetically connected. And I know this because I would open up my wallet and I would say, wow, I got $6 and I hope I don't need anything in 6 days, because that's when I get my VA money. And he would call me like the same day or a couple hours later or the next day, and he would ask me if I needed money. And I believe that it's my ancestors connecting with him, and he's connecting with me. He's never told me he looked in my wallet, so I don't know how much of a seer he is, but he always came on time, and he's the only one that's been faithful to me. So, I thank God I have him. So I feel like the Four of Coins is an inheritance. I feel like after you go through all these trials and tribulations and you decide to make a move and you tell God, I'm ready to take that leap of faith, that's what God will give you. In return, you give. It's not like God's buying your soul, okay? It's when you call God and you tell him, hey, I'm ready to take the leap of faith. I'm ready to open my heart. I'm ready for my will to be your will. You will receive an inheritance from the heavens. And that's how I consider my brother when he was there for me. And even since I've been here, everything's happened so fast where I got my own place in the first year. And that's a long time to wait, but I'm not quite sure it's really been that long. Let's see, maybe 6 months, but it took me a few months to figure out where I was going to live and work everything out. But ever since then, everything's just been, God's been really good to me. So I consider that after you walk away from a bad situation and you have given your heart to the Lord, and you say, Lord, I want to walk this path, and I want you to guide me. I want you to protect me, and I want you to love me and forgive me. You will receive inheritance from the Lord above, one way or another. Okay, so next we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is someone walking away. Maybe they've had years of, partying, drinking, bar hopping, doing drugs, having a lot of sex, being late for work, What else could it be? Telling lies, being with too many people, sharing your energy. And you say, I've had enough. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm walking away. I've already been here. I've already been put here. I already committed myself to God. God said, if you walk away, I'll give you this. So whoever you are, you're walking away, right? Or are you still just contemplating it? We don't know if it's you or you're like, is it your situation or is it someone you know's situation? So next we have the Seven of Coins. Did we just have that? No, we had the Seven of Wands. Is that right? Okay. So yeah, I just pulled that card. So this says profit, growth, and progress, valuable assets, fruits of labor, hard toil, on a learning curve, anxiety around money, potential for improved status or work promotion. So again, he was here. He's seen the truth. He's made his commitment so he can have victory regarding a codependency relationship. He's been fearful. Things have made him angry. He has his third eye open. He's seeing things for how they are. He had to be cunning to get out of that situation. He wants a new beginning. So his finances will stabilize. He's putting to rest all the heartache. And he's walking away for his inheritance that he was promised. And now that's next. Okay. So automatically once you move out of a situation for some reason, I shouldn't say for some reason, God blesses you and you start having more abundance, right? Because you don't have someone standing in front of you with their hand open, you know. I need to buy this new purse. I need to go to Home Depot and buy this $600 saw or whatever. I said, you know, because it's male or female. So now we have the Knave of Coins. And who is this? Is this someone who was this guy? The Knave is actually stepping down. So if you thought of it as another person, maybe it's a guy-guy relationship and he's trying to convince him not to go. He's trying to offer him a little bit to stay and not move forward, to stay in this codependency relationship. Or it's the same person, and when he goes to do this collaboration, he has really been stripped of all of his funds, so he can only offer a little, and he's hoping it's going to be enough. And here we are with the Queen of Swords. She looks pretty pissed off, and she's tore this guy down. He probably was a king at once, since she's a queen, right? To match energies, maybe not the same suit. Or she's just a queen in her cunning ways, and how she's a smooth talker, right? And if she doesn't get her way, then she probably throws a fit like a 4-year-old. So she's saying, don't offer it over there. Offer it to me, and things will get better. Next we have the Knave of Cups. This could be her trying to portray as, I really love you. I really want this to work. Don't give that away. I want it. I promise you I'll use it for things that are for us and not myself. I'm not sure if it resonates for you. It's just, that's kind of what I think, how it goes. So if it doesn't go for you that way, if it goes another way, then put it where it goes, okay? And now we have the Knight of Coins. So we have all these people on the board already. Let's see. Who do we have? Is that all? So now it even goes to a different story, and that is she's been entertaining all of them. She has all of them, and they all know who she is. They know that she's, you just offer her a little something, and you can have what you want from her. Because all she wants is material goods, no matter what it costs. So if that's the case, then she's got one guy that she says is hers, but she has 3 on the side. And switch it if this is really a male in your story, and these are 4 females, then let it be that way if that's how it fits in your story. And next we have Death. So the first guy we had was really this guy. Not only did he see the tower with her, but he wants to put it to death. He wants the relationship over. He doesn't want anything to do with her. He wants to take his belongings, whatever is now compared to what it was when they first got together. And he wants to rebuild. with someone else. And in his relationship, he sees this new relationship. He sees in the future that they're going to have an honest relationship. They're not even going to go there because everything's going to be worked out before they actually make the agreement to move forward. And they're going to be very prosperous. And they're going to be skillful about it. And if it's God's will, then God will be giving more inheritance to both of them. If it's a couple, right? Guy, guy, girl, 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 guy, guy, girl. Okay, so it's all about ending what no longer serves you. And it's about doing it in a way that even though someone hurt you so bad, you shouldn't try to hurt them bad as a attack or a revenge. It's God's job to issue out the wrath. It's his job to call the judgment on the situation. If you've been mentally abused, if you've been physically abused, if you've been spiritually broken, that is God's job to call judgment, and it's up to him as to what degree that person will get for doing bad to someone who wants God in their life or already has God in their life. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is having to do with, I think, like mental, I want to say mental clarity, but I don't think that's right. Okay, well, it's kind of right. The Four of Swords is mental security. The Nine of Swords is power of the mind, the third eye, good faith, integrity. But it could be suspicious fear, despair, shame, misery, anxiety regarding loved ones. You have to go into the hermit mode and get meditation and have a sanctuary for your rituals, your daily rituals that you do to allow peace to enter into your heart. Next, we have the King of Swords. So now that we have a match, who is this? Is it that Wands guy? Who is he? Knight of Wands. In effort to free himself, he had to match her energy. Okay, so this is not a match for the Queen of Swords. The only match for a Queen of Swords is the King of Swords. So if the Queen of Swords is upside down, then the King of Swords has to be upside down to a certain extent, but not cutting to where he can say what the truth is, right? The truth is he's not happy in that situation. There's too many other people, players in their relationship. And, he needs to make a change for herself. And if she's not willing to go from here to here as the Queen of Swords, and she was upright. So, okay, I'm just trying to make it fit the story that with the cards, how they laid out. Anyways, so in order for him to battle her, he has to elevate to meet her energy. Okay? Other than that, the story could be they do belong together because they're the same suit. They're the same rank, and they're a match. However, all these things that were put upon someone in the story looks like it was pretty horrific. And there's the death card in the tower that says, I'm done with this. So how many times did the King of Swords go back and try to work things out? Next we have the judgment. And again, so I must have been telling you the story correctly in my eyes, because I said he had to match her to battle her. And if he's going to do it right, you know, the swords talks about what you could do with that sword. It's two-sided, so you have to be careful. You know, you have to do it with precision, and you always have to do it for the right reasons, you know. In this reading so far, I would say he's doing it for the reasons of self-deliberation, self-integrity, self-love. He's had to protect himself the whole relationship, but unfortunately, he was blinded because he was a wand here, and he was not seeing things clearly. He wasn't mature enough to see what the King of Swords can see. So in my mind, I would say that this guy's really a gentle guy, right? And he probably gave a lot because he was the Knight of Wands. All he really wanted was sex. There's no love. And so he was giving a lot to her. So the judgment's saying, he's trying to do it in a kind way. He's trying to say, look, it's over. I've come back several times. I'm not going to do it again. We had the Tower, and then we had the Death card. There's nothing left. Just understand that and respect me, or we're going to have to battle. And then let it be to God's judgment on how everything goes from there. Next, we have the Fool. After all of that, he's ready to take the leap of faith. And there's the Ten of Cups. All of his wishes, all of his desires. You know, it's very, you know, in this tarot land, it seems like everybody here is looking for their path, right? They're looking for their purpose. They're looking for, what can I do for myself that teaches me how to be more humane, how to carry humanitarian characteristics through my life. And, you know, isn't that a great ending to the story? So I'm just going to pull 5 more cards and see what's here. Okay, so we have Justice. So not only did, what was that other card? Oh, Judgment. Judgment and Justice. They go hand in hand. So it was Justice that once he took the leap of faith, or told God he's taking the leap of faith, God gave him the king position to fight fairly. Gave him the will to say, I'm taking the leap of faith, God. And God is going to give him this Ten of Cups. So the next cards I pulled are the Knave of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Empress, and the Moon. So there was all those people. Who were they? The first guy was the Knight of Wands. And all the other guys, they all came out together. So there's her. She was like in the beginning of the story. And then these 3 guys came out together. The Knave of Coins, the Knight of Coins, and the Knave of Cups. So we still have the Knave of Wands. So now there's 4 guys, including the Knight of Wands. So I would say this is a last-ditch effort to pull him back. Maybe these two are really good friends. Maybe they're in cahoots together. Let's just try one more time. Go to him and give him the reasons why he shouldn't move forward. And his answer is, I don't want this anymore. This is who I really want. Where I can get my 10 of coins from. My new beginning, my ace of coins and my ace of swords. So let's talk about the 5 of cups real quick. Overactive imagination, concealed anxiety, boredom, satiated, preoccupied, aversion, disappointment, discontented, weary, blindness, not seeing the good things, isolating, depression, self-pity, new light, hidden blessings. So you got to take this where it resonates. Could be, very well be that this guy was doing a last-ditch effort, trying to convince him that he's seeing things incorrectly. But this guy has his third eye open. Where'd he go? He has his third eye open. And there's another eye. Although that looks like a female's eye. In any event, could be, like I said, a last-ditch effort. Try to bring him back. You know, we made a contract with probably an evil entity to hold him back, right? Whoever goes on the path and says, I want to go on the path, the devil's going to send all the people out to be his friend, to try to deceive him, to try to hold him back, to give him all the reasons not to go, try to get him addicted to things, try to tell him his life is beautiful as it is, and he shouldn't go try to be talking to God right now. He should be doing the party thing with all of them. Anyways, we are 52 minutes in. Let's call it the end there. I hope this resonated for you. Please let me know. And I just saw it the way I saw it. So again, if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. The next one or other ones may resonate for you in the future or already posted. Let's go through with what we have. Okay. Okay, let's see. I got all the court cards out of there already. Let me put these in order. We have 13, we have 9, we have 7, we have 20, we have 10, we have 8, we have 0, we have 5, we have 18, we have 4, we have 8, we have 1, we have 4, we have 10, we have 1, we have 5, we have 7, we have 6 and 6, we have 2, bear with me, I'm almost finished. We have 3, the Empress. We have 6, 4, 6. Okay, so the court cards we have. We have 3 knaves, coins, cups, and wands. We have 2 knights, wands and coins. Then we have the king and queen of swords, who I feel like are not together, they're opponents. So we have 1 0, the fool. We have 2 aces, swords and coins. We have 1 2, 1 3, 2 4s, 2 5s, 1 6. Oh, I'm sorry, 2 6s. So we have 2 2 6s, wands and coins, and then we have wands and coins, 7 7. So we have 2 8s, 9, 10 10. Oh, hold on, I see an 8 now. Oh no, that's 13. 2 10s, 13, 18, and 20. So let's try doing 67 67. See what angel number comes up for that. Okay. "67 67 is a warning from your spirit guides that you are being too hard on yourself. Lighten up and trust that you are where you should be in life now." Now, is that saying that you should be currently there? Should you be moving forward? Let's see. Let's see, what does 7766 mean spiritually? Ensures that you can make your life successful and full of joy. You have to learn your abilities to achieve your goals and dreams in life. You have to work on your talents and skills to achieve success in your life. Spiritual helps. So you can ask angels for your assistance there. And then there was another one. What does 7676 mean? Let's see, this number is special for people who believe they have a twin flame, a kind of soulmate connection. This number suggests important messages about growing closer and understanding your twin flame relationship better. So out of those 3, there's some good information for you to think about. Now let's do the time. Right now it's 7:01. In a twin flame relationship, the angel number 701 is a sign that you and your twin flame are starting a spiritual journey together. And this is under astrology.com. Okay. Numerology is the belief that numbers hold hidden meanings and significance. If you see a certain number, It could be your guardian angel trying to communicate. Well, it says if you see a certain number repeatedly, it could be your guardian angel trying to communicate with you. In this guide, we will explore the meanings behind angel number 701 and its significance in various aspects of your life. The 701 is a blend of energies and vibrations of the number 701. The number 7 represents spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and enlightenment. The number 0 amplifies the energies of the numbers it appears with and suggests the beginning of a spiritual journey. The number 1 represents new beginning and leadership. Therefore, the angel number 701 signals the start of a spiritual journey that will bring enlightenment and inner wisdom. It advises you to trust your intuition on this journey and have faith in your divine purpose. Okay. Trust that everything you need to succeed will come to you at the right time, and trust in the path the universe has set for you. Regarding manifestation, 701 is not traditionally a manifestation number, but it does signal a start of a new beginning. That this indicates the opportunity to manifest new opportunities and experiences in your life. If you approach this phase with a positive mindset, you can manifest the life you desire. Spirituality meaning. Angel number 701 represents spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, and enlightenment. The number symbolizes a spiritual journey that is beginning. You are being called to start your journey and explore your spirituality. This number is also a reminder to stay present and connected to the universe and your spirituality as you move forward in this journey. Trust that your guardian angels are with you every step of the way. Regarding love and relationships, 701 indicates that you will have a strong connection with someone who shares the same spiritual journey as you. This number indicates that your partner will be supportive of your spiritual growth and share similar beliefs. This number also advises you to trust your intuition when it comes to relationships. Listen to your inner voice when it comes to choosing a partner, and know that the universe will guide you toward the right person. Regarding money and career, starting a new turn. This new beginning will lead to financial abundance and success. Trust that everything you need to succeed will come to you at the right time. This number also advises you to trust your intuition when it comes to making financial decisions. Trust that the universe will guide you toward financial abundance and success. Regarding the twin flame, you and your twin flame are starting a spiritual journey together. You are both on the same path and will grow together spiritually. This number also indicates that your twin flame will be supportive of your spiritual growth and share similar beliefs. Trust that your journey with the twin flame is being guarded by the universe. The biblical meaning represents 7 represents awakening, 1 represents new beginnings and leadership. The number 701 signifies a spiritual journey that will be enlightenment and inner wisdom. This number signals that you are being called by God to start a new phase in your spiritual journey. Staying positive is the most important thing, and having trust. Okay, so let me read this one more section, and then, because it has a different header on it. It says, Summary of Angel number 701. Signifies the start of a spiritual journey that will bring enlightenment and inner wisdom. Trust your intuition and have faith in your divine purpose. This number also signals that your career is about to take a new turn, and financial abundance and success are on the horizon. Embrace this new beginning with a positive mindset, and the universe will manifest the life you desire. Well, folks, that's the end of our reading. We are 1 hour in and 4 minutes and 24 seconds. So if you feel up to it, you can do 10424 if you'd like. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you. Again, if you weren't here, there's no need for me to do this. So thank you for sharing in my purpose. I hope this message you found enlightening, and you can apply what is for you, and what is not, just put to the side. God bless you all. I'm sending you love, light, peace, harmony, happiness, and healing. Okay, see you on the next time. Aloha, and please like, share, and subscribe, and comment so I know that you're with me. All right. Thank you. Good night.